This place has not been abandoned.
Destruction! Vitality! Just an end! Crush them!
I've no more room.
Just an ant! Does life end now? Help me crush this.
Dodge this!
meaningless life. To me, the hate of the dead. Crush them and meaningless life. I avenge meaningless life. To me, the fear. The spirit's yours.
Thank you, Barricade. I've been muted this whole time. That's good enough. Yes, Barricade, it will be crossplay. At the start of early access, it'll be crossplay. You will have to get a different, like a separate key on each system, though. So, for example, I just bought one on my Xbox. I got one for free on my PC because I already I paid over $480 in previous supporter money. But yeah, so you will need one for each system. But you can play with your buddies, and you can play couch co-op on your PC, couch co-op on consoles as well. Yeah, no problem. What class are you thinking of playing? We're just reviewing some warrior footage right now from Bajira. I believe Bajira is a WoW streamer. And he's very ripped, he has big muscles. Well, there you go. So Barricade comes in. He asked me a question, then I realize he's like, bro, you've been muted this whole time. Wow, appreciate the raid, Barricade. Holy. We're just reviewing some Act 1 Warrior gameplay. I think I had a guy come in yesterday too that won a key from you. So way to go, my guy. So hype. Yeah. Yeah, it was really nice. I'm guessing that was you then. You're giving keys away. Thank you very much for the follows, everyone. Oh, you want to win 2 trigs? That's sweet. Well, this is one way to get to a affiliate pretty quick. Appreciate all the follows, guys. That's awesome. I literally just started like streaming like a month ago, guys. So I don't even have my my follow animation going yet. So very much appreciate it, though. Barricade, what were you doing on stream? There, what were you guys doing? I know the content. I know the content is a pretty dry right now. Thanks, Dingle. Wow, thanks, Janus. That's a good tip. Giving away a million keys. And we're getting everything in. If you can guess, it's this class right here, actually. We're going to be getting got here. There's going to be a lot of got'ems. I'm just going to see what it looks like if I switch to just chatting here. There we go. This is PoE2 gameplay. Who else playing Warrior? I just want to show you guys my Lumerius Santa picture here. It's my favorite. There we got skill, Gorsh. Yeah, I was noticing here that he was shield blocking a lot of Draven's moves here. And it seemed pretty solid. Yeah, seriously, it's so... I feel like I want to play every class pretty quickly. Right, for my warriors out there, what are you thinking Titan, or are there any Warbringers? I was thinking of going Warbringer monkey totems. How's the audio levels too, guys? Were they okay? I appreciate all the follows, guys. That's awesome. Okay, perfect. Stormweaver for Cerulean, yep. I remember seeing, oh, he beat the boss. That's awesome. Never Sing. I saw him survey like the 3 classes that he wanted to play, and it was like a what was it, like a 38, like 34, 32 split. It was so close, and I think that really just shows how solid Grinding Gear Games is balancing their ascendancy classes that way. I'm not gonna lie though, guys. I was kind of hoping for Huntress to start, but I think we got a pretty good amount to eat there. I wanted Druid too for skill gap. It's hard not to just keep speculating what the next ascendancies are going to be like. I love Silver's videos too and Try's videos on that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm hoping it's by February 2 there too. A shoddy Merc. Yeah, didn't even see the I know on Barricade if you guys reviewed Ziggy's stuff on the Grenadier. That sounded kind of interesting too. Adding like a bit of stun to grenades and stuff. Thank you all the new followers. 256. I went from 6 viewers max to 256, so I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Great having you guys here. Alright, so he beat Draven at level 9. And I know there's going to be a lot of tweaking going on. This is Bajira's. Let me quickly... don't think I'm doxing anything here, but... yeah, Bajira. I believe he's a WoW player. Nice. Gonna scroll up, see if I missed anyone saying stuff. So I'm calling it right now, guys, but I'm planning to be the first Mind Control Path of Exile 2 player. I got my headset. I'm ready to, and I got 2 buttons that I have trained up. It's gonna be pretty sick. So for adaptive equipment, so I'm an occupational therapist, and I'm really interested in getting into adaptive gaming. So I'm curious on things like the one-handed mice. I've seen quite a few people on Reddit using one-handed mice and talking about those on PoE. So I was thinking of maybe even doing like guides related to that. And yeah, Davey Boy, another Canadian, awesome. I have the adaptive gaming kit. Let me grab it 1 sec. So I have a few different joysticks, adaptive gaming kit from using the Xbox adaptive controller, so I can play with like my feet. I have the Tobii eye tracker, so I can play with eyes, head control, facial gestures. I think Hog has one of these too. He actually just zip-locked it to his chair, which is good on you, Hog. I think that's awesome. And then I'm trying to figure out what would be a good build for Guitar Hero controller, actually. But of course, we're all on the same in the same boat there. Oh, determine a PT. That's awesome, dude.
Feel my wrath.
Yeah, I think the adaptive controllers can be a lot of fun. I am actually. Yeah, he was actually one of my first followers. Mr. Record Days. And yeah, he talked about reducing strain, yeah, because of, I believe he had the post-concussion syndrome. So, I know some things, like even like the canopy. So I don't think we really see it here, but like literally like with the branches, or when you're in like the start of Act 2 in PoE 1, that can actually like trigger motion sickness and I think like headaches and stuff in people. I was wondering if it was possible to like ask GGG about some of those sort of features, like disable canopy and that sort of stuff. I know they really want to like curate the visuals of the game a lot. Same with like why they probably haven't changed the HUD too much. Everyone looking forward to some crossplay. Is anyone else playing with their families, or bringing in family members that maybe haven't played PoE before? I feel like this is our chance to get people, to get our family members super on board if they're not already. Cerulean with your wife, awesome. I'm gonna try and get my wife in there too.
The family of Count Lachlan.
My brother-in-law, sister-in-law, wife.
My family. This doesn't make any sense. They're dead. Those bastards.
Cold brew, dragging your brother in.
I
Awesome.
must make them pay.
Good idea.
I must make them suffer.
Lachlan, I love his voice change. That's so cool. You lack the couch shoe? Oh man. Bought the supporter pack on the website, but never got a key for Steam. I don't think it's normal. I got a key because I got over 480 from PoE 1 spending. And I got both the Epic Store, Epic and Steam, and it was for like everything, I believe. Yeah, you should have gotten a key. So you should get one pretty soon then, I'm guessing. Still no key, Spooker. Oh man. Oh, Lachlan just wrecked because you were pretty hard there. Twitchy triggers, yeah. Give to your friends. Yeah, thanks again, Barricade, for that raid. Appreciate y'all joining. Take care, Davey. Thanks for coming. Barricade seems to have a pretty awesome community here. Yeah, that's the plan with PoE2. Health resets, and then I don't know if you're aware, but in maps too, it's looking like it's just going to be one life when you join the map. So if you die on the boss, you are gone from that map. Yeah, I'm gonna for sure check it out.
Hunt with the first ones, old man.
Is the code just emailed, or can you check on the PoE website? You get both. You can check on the website and see. I believe that on the website I saw it there first, and then I got emailed like the next day. What do you guys think about Eben's voice here? I think he does a really good job, actually.
Break their armor,
narrating
allowing
these skills.
you to deal more damage. Look out for this symbol on enemy life bars to see which enemies have high armor. There are many other skills that have additional effects on monsters if their armor is broken.
Yeah, I think so too, Hugh. It really is.
Using armor break repeatedly against enemies,
I think
break their armor, allowing you to deal
what's
more
everyone's
damage.
favorite new feature? I'll tell you
Using
mine
armor
in a
break
second.
Repeatedly against enemies will break their armor, allowing you to deal more damage.
WASD skill system. Mine is pause.
While Bone Shatter is equipped, monsters display these indicators when they are close to being
Yeah, WASD is
stunned.
going to be awesome for like the different joysticks that
Use
I'm
Bone
going to try
Shatter
using.
to heavy stun them instantly and deal a high.
It's huge for because I want to do eye tracking and head tracking too, and it's a lot easier when you can use separate joysticks that way, and not have to use like a mouse too, with the controller too. The controller experience is supposed to be pretty sick too. Because even this, I'm pretty sure that this is PC footage, but with a controller. The latency on the tracker's pretty doable here.
Corruption has twisted these wilds beyond recognition.
No chance.
But I'm gonna see more what it's like in PoE though, because I've only used it for Deep Rock Survivors. I work with kids with disabilities, mainly autism and some physical disabilities in school. But this is how I get hands-on experience too. I don't think a lot of the kids are going to be playing PoE, but adults play a lot of games too this way. And guys, I expect that we're going to have like, I think it's realistic to think 10 years of PoE2 at least. And we're gonna have stuff going wrong. Right? We might have accidents. We might we're gonna get if we don't have it already, I think we're gonna have like RSI in our wrists, repetitive stress injuries, carpal tunnel. So I think having some different ideas for different controllers and ergonomic stuff might be kind of helpful actually to get out. And determine what setting do you work in with PT. And Twitchy, yeah, you're excited for haven't played PoE, but stoked for. Are you coming from D4 then, Twitchy? Yeah, Hugh, I love Deep Rock a lot. They just had another big patch too. Home health, nice. Yeah, I love it. You work pretty closely with some OTs then?
Shockwave Totem repeatedly thumps the ground,
Shockwave
dealing
Totem.
area damage.
I was kind of thinking of going totems, guys. Like, for the monkey memes.
Using armor break.
Nice, you. Appreciate what you do too. When we have to get stuff done, I definitely appreciate it. D2, 3-4 Destiny, nice. Yeah. Is it, guys? Is this gonna be the
Wow.
next D2? I think it's looking like it, honestly.
He lives up to his
Maybe not by the
reputation.
start of EA launch, but by full game and like into the next few years. Yeah, I'm wondering if totems are going to be a bit of a sleeper that way too, Hugh. Especially once you get Ancestral Bond, because it gets rid of the limit. Because you like right now, he just has a limit of 1 totem. But Ancestral Bond, I believe, puts a gets rid of the limit, but gives a 50 spirit cost for it. I know before we saw some items, I was even wondering if they'd have like a little totem, kind of like in D4, that well, I thought Marauder was gonna have more totems, honestly, but it looks like the Warrior has lots. But like some sort of spirit item with the Warrior. Yeah, Infernal Cry. I'm not sure. I really want to see. Okay, what are your guys' thoughts on knowing the rest of the Ascendancy nodes before they come out? Do you want to know them, or do you want to go in dry? Thanks for all the follows.
While Bone Shatter is equipped, monsters display these in
I appreciate the follows, guys. That's awesome. I have 400% more followers than I did yesterday. It's greatly appreciated. Been a stay-at-home dad for a bit and hoping to do lots of streaming on this, so I appreciate it. And Barricade, legendary Barricade. It's so funny because Barricade came in here and he talked, and I'm like, oh, I know a Barricade, but he is like, just asked such a simple question. It's like, what class are you playing? Or something. I turned out to be the real Barricade.
Steel yourself!
I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, so Hugh, I'm in the same kind of boat. I want to know just because I find a lot of these, I'm kind of torn between a few classes, but it would be really cool to just see the stuff we don't quite know about yet. Because there's like a whole other like 2 big nodes on the totem side of Warbringer. And we also got a few spoiled today by Mr. Fextra Life too for the Ranger classes. I believe they're up on PoE now too. Pathfinder's looking pretty good, but I know it's not very novel, so it's kind of, you know. And Twitch, yeah, you don't want the big spoilers. That's fair. Because even now in these next few days, I don't know about you guys, but I'm like kind of thinking of checking out some of the skill tree nodes and starting to plot a bit of a route. Yeah, Hugh, I'm wondering that too. I think it's going to be pretty... I think that'd be a fun mind control one, honestly.
What's been eating our cattle?
Just for the time stop. Take a while to get to though. 'Cause I'm pretty sure the time stop is It's like a 4-point ascendancy node, if I'm not mistaken.
You won't get away from
And yeah,
me.
Twitchy, we're just gonna have to play it all. I agree.
Rage all you want, beast.
And here you just don't wanna play anything that isn't tanky. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so here's Crowbell. Yeah, appreciate all the followers. 148 views still. Viewers, appreciate it, guys. The Crowbell. I wonder why they call him that. Oh, the sound sounds so good.
One less danger to threaten our home.
And the game sounds okay for you guys? Does it need to be higher or lower? I hear it slightly louder and it sounds so good. I was glad to hear too that the sound guy, Kane Bennett, returned to GGG after being gone for several months there. He was doing awesome work. Him and Camille presented at last year's ExileCon. Has anyone here been to ExileCon? Any of the ExileCons? Thanks for confirming, Twitchy. Because I even have this this whole Yeti mic. I was thinking of getting one of the Shure mics like everyone has, but I think this does okay, so. Not yet, Hugh. Maybe one day. Cucumber, not yet. Cucumber, would you fly to New Zealand? I've been trying to get my wife on board. %, body armor. Yeah, I know Hobbiton's would be worth checking out. And going to see Quinn's, trying to find Quinn and the coffee guy. Get some coffee. Are there any other New Zealand streamers that you guys are aware of? Dang, Hugh, that's awesome. So Hugh actually backpacks with his wife half of the year. That's great. It's normally in their winter. Okay. 'Cause yeah, isn't it like November, December? When have they had it? I'm trying to remember when they had it. Huh? I don't remember. No, maybe it was July. I remember seeing at least one in July. The last one was definitely. Because I remember being in the basement because it's hot. I love it. So I don't know if you guys can quite see this, but the quill sticking in them too. Pretty cool. Yeah, all those little details. Maybe meant to ask Dominic on X what his favorite sounds are, like top 3 skill sounds are.
I don't want to start a fight.
Some story spoilers here too, guys. Yeah. Hooded one. He had his vape and now he's good to go.
is it can still be
This seed.
Yes. Please.
So if we are to heal this land, we
And this
must
doesn't sound
find
like
this
Sin to me.
eye.
What have we got?
He sounded really frail there. Did anyone get the art book? Yeah, DEF CON, I believe, like all dialogue is voice acted. In PoE 1, sometimes there's a few things that you might read on the wall, like on a wall on a map or something that wasn't voice acted, but I believe like all dialogue in this game is. I think that's one of their that's a very important thing to them. And their voice actors are like all phenomenal.
Stick to the cairns.
Here's something too. Here's a fun potential thing, guys. In the art book, the duelist is still referred to as the gladiator.
Destruction!
So, wondering if they'll actually rename duelist to the gladiator or not. Lots of little mini devourer mobs there, giving game journalists the scare of their life. Yeah, I want to know too, Hugh. I just want a paladin before D4, because it's hilarious. You have to do that for the memes. What do you guys are you on the side of PoE likes or Diablo like for PoE? What do you think it's called? Yeah, thanks again to all the new followers. I think it's an ARPG. Fair enough. Pounder, ARPG. Yep. Oh man, I don't know if you guys look at like basically all of the Diablo posts now have someone commenting on what Rod said. Yeah, Pounder, you're right, and they've essentially referred to themselves in that way, pretty much. But at the same time, I certainly see how 3 and 4 are quite a bit different than 2, where you could maybe say, like, if they continued on the path of 2 in terms of their systems and gameplay and stuff, then maybe it would be a bit more Diablo-like. I think so too, Hugh. At the same time, too, it's kind of an awesome thing that D4 came out when it did for PoE. Like, it's been nothing but good, I think, for PoE, right? To have D4 out. But I know a lot of us, too, who are fans of the Diablo series who just wanted a little more fan service on that side of being core players. Yeah, true that, Cucumber. Like, we'll see where they're going. But it looks like they had at least a different director with, last name Gibson, with Vessel of Hatred. Like, a different director for that. Trent Gibson? What's his name? Yeah, that's true, Hugh. And then PoE2. Oh, man. They have to change their campfires. They have to. Like, it's just such a... I don't think it's the right format for them. Scat Elvis, yeah, it's like he stepped on a rake, flipped over a dump truck of rapes, and then stepped on them. It was like, oh man. If you have to call yourself a king, then you are no king. I think that's from Game of Thrones, actually.
can put right one thing.
I find it kind of interesting too, Hugh. Yeah, just talking about, of course, their monetization's pretty like, it's clear, right? They're not hiding anything. But I think if they went for a little more like a GGG style to it, especially with not having, if they didn't have paid expansions, I think it's just gonna bleed them out like really quickly. And then they don't even offer a lot of like big MTX for their core fans to spend on. Like I could see them doing like a yearly 1,000 like Lilith statue, Vessel of Hatred statue for like their big supporters who spend like a, you know, like $1,000 supporter pack. But they don't do that. But at the same time, I think they make the biggest barrier to their game with having it as a paid expansion, and it kind of cannibalizes their MTX sales versus a free expansion. So I don't know. I think there's literally like they're not even like making as much as they could, and it's making their players less happy because it really fragmented their community quite a bit. Like you see it on Reddit at least a lot. But I know that Reddit isn't the best barometer for that stuff, but. Yeah, that could be the case, Hugh. Seeing it as kind of like a golden goose, but and part of it too is probably just the experience, right, with a new team that way. Because Immortal is like quite a bit more ambitious when it does like updates than D4 is with its content. And yeah, mobile is different that way too. But I'm assuming they spent quite like less on development fees for Immortal. And because the marketing and development budget for D4 was probably like, I'm guessing close to $1 billion and counting. But yeah, I'm so excited though, guys. So excited. Thank you, yep, to all the new followers. Only 4 follows away from being able to do Twitch affiliate status currently. I don't know how long that takes. Well, thank you, 1,000. I'm gonna have to add more to my OBS so you guys can see stuff a little nicer. Not that I'll be being raided by Barricade very often, I'm sure, but or maybe I will. See this note here? Wait, I just gotta back up and see that. Hold on, let's back up. So here's a regen node. He kind of pathed this way, but I was kind of thinking, like, because there was a few boss fights where he was struggling with regen, so I'm wondering if it might make sense to actually like literally go for regen first. 1.5% life while moving. Of course, stun threshold seems to be really, really important on warrior, because when you're in the fray that way. And this is another regen node over here. So picking up these two, I wonder if that might be enough. Man, I wonder how different this tree is gonna look too, like in even a year's time. Well, that's a good point, Hugh. I don't know if you guys considered that. Yeah, like gold respecking some fights. I could definitely see that happening. Might even be a bit meta, just be like, yeah, let's respec out really quick. See what Tai does. I haven't been this excited for a game since Halo 2 when I was in grade 8, honestly. My mom let me, she came and got me from school at lunchtime, and then went and picked up Halo 2 with me, and I went home and played it. And that was a core memory, so parents out there, consider unlocking those core memories, letting your kids play video games. And then I just married rich, because I miss school all the time. Just kidding, it was just the one time. But I did marry rich. But then my ultimate plan was to have kids and become a stay-at-home dad. And here we are. Intentional. Base gear at the shop uses gold too. Yeah, I was noticing that in the first part, So this is the second part. They're like an hour long. There's one more part after this. Bajir was able to buy like at least 3 like gambleable or at least 3 pieces of gear within the first hour that were upgrades. I think that gold is going to be really, really, really important to it feeling a lot smoother. At least at the start of early access here. Gold's going to be really, really important. Like, you do not want to be like the game journalist getting stuck on the boss for an hour and rage quitting. And I think one of the best ways to do it, of course, is over-leveling and using your gold as much as you can. And you also don't need the gold to run a town. Yet. I love it. I hope we get to see more of that, because I think that was pretty cool. How do you guys feel about settlers? Yay or nay? Overall. Yeah, I thought it was it Yarkuda's? Ruthless player, hey? Good man, good man. Yeah, it really is a pretty cool league. And hopefully it... I know, do any of you guys still play PoE 1 right now? And Scat, yeah, still pretty new to PoE, but I enjoyed it, yeah. One of the really cool things is that typically the game tends to get better almost no matter what, besides maybe a few things like around Calandra when they did change the rare, how rare mobs work. I'm really curious to see how rare mobs in this game, because they're kind of curating them a little bit more. They're a little less random. Because I don't know if you guys saw it, but not every mob can be rare. They tend to be... They're more likely to be rare if they're like a bigger sort of monster. And they're curating the mods a little bit on there a bit more. I think Jonathan didn't confirm if Soul Eater was still a mod. Yeah, Arcnem was rough. I kind of liked the mechanic. It was kind of cool. Like, I thought it was kind of interesting. But yeah, that was needed a bit of polish. And it got it eventually. Ooh. I didn't notice that the ground cracked when he stomped like the totem up there. Yeah. Yeah, that's right here. Yeah, appreciate everyone for having checked me out today. Feel free to go if you want to too. It's completely up to you guys. Never feel compelled, but I appreciate you checking me out for a bit. Yeah, I'm hoping that they found a good balance too, Scat, in terms of making crafting a little more simplified. What are we doing with time in this video? We have this, and then we have another video after this too. And apparently, I'm pretty sure this is the warrior's like home, if I'm not mistaken, in the lore. No altar scours, yeah. And yeah, Kudis, you mentioned stack decks gambles. I've never done big gambles yet. You guys know I played Solo Self-Found until Affliction, and that was an awesome league to play standard for the first time. To play trade. Because then I farmed breaches and got my first mage blood on my first trade league. Yeah, I think so too. Already, like, even on here, Bajir has been using like all his currency. You literally dropped Mage Plus right here. Had a guy. Hey, it's good karma, right? Good karma. Nice. I love it. Oh my god, guys. How many more? How much longer till I gotta look at PoE website right now. 5 days, 13 hours, 3 minutes.
Shatter!
There's also looked like there was some chests that were like rare chests, like the ground chests that just have like a white name usually. I think we saw some that were white. I mean, like yellow. People were kind of wondering if they have like rarities to them too.
They've all gone mad! Just wait. Surely we can...
You have been sentenced to death.
Great Wolf take you, bastard!
Oh, Mark mentioned it? Okay.
Face me!
Can be normal. Okay, cool. So the ground chest can be normal, magic, and rare. But not rolled yet. Yeah, so there's a mechanic, strong boxes that they did showcase during the reveal that had the really slow monster spawn on it. That was a mistake. It's supposed to be, I'm assuming, like close to instant for the monster spawn on the strongbox chest, but strongboxes have been getting pretty popular these last few leagues in PoE1 too. How do you guys feel about the mechanics that we're getting at the start of launch? Do you think it's enough? Absurd in a good way. Yeah. So Scat Elvis, you're saying does the Atlas completely re-roll or just to your last tower? Are you talking about if you like brick your board? Yeah, I'm assuming it's actually I don't think they mentioned yet. Does anyone know if they mentioned what to do if you break your board? It probably won't happen, but there will be some way to do it. Well, I'm just noticing there's the armor brick effect on this guy too. I like the stun indicator, the monk indicator when they can be jumped on, and I just noticed that armor break indicator too, and the unblockable indicator. That's the red flash right here. Nice, yeah. Scat, yes, you could play hardcore.
Revenge enough for what you've done.
Eventually, you could. Actually, it's funny because when I first started playing PoE, I started in hardcore, like that I remember playing. And I think I died. My first death was. I'm trying to remember. I think it was it was to Dominus. I think his lightning slam was the first thing to kill me. And then so then you start a new character, you go back, get past it, and then you experience Piety's die beam. And then I died, and then you start a new character, and then you get a little further. And then you fake Katava, you die, you start a new character, and you go back, and I had a blast. And I think you could probably have like a a lot of fun with hardcore too, but I don't know, is anyone here starting hardcore? You could do it for the memes, honestly. I appreciate all 104 of you still watching. Hope you're having a good day and a good night so far, wherever you're from.
Shadow!
I've nowhere to keep that.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, hardcore feeding into softcore, yeah. Yeah.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Yeah, I haven't actually heard. Has anyone heard of anyone starting hardcore? There, okay. Let's send it. Yeah, well the thing is, I'm sure there's gonna be like unfair deaths. But yeah, no, if you're just gonna go back to standard, then it's whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too, Hughes. Kinky Mono. Yeah, I've only ever played hardcore
Safe.
in every game. Yeah, hardcore, I always find that more enticing too. I think I started in Diablo 3 as hardcore. Diablo 4, I think I wanted to, and I think I did in hardcore. At least in the, well, maybe just early access, or their beta. Real short beta. Cool. Alright, so there's one other gameplay they have here. So we're about 2 hours into Act 1 here. Hooded Ones rescued. Have quite a few skills going on. I love their new skill layout too. How it's so Diablo inspired.
What have we got?
Yeah, that's cool. They're kinky. Me too. It really makes it feel more engaging that way. Which I'm wondering, because we only get one fight with bosses, if it's gonna feel that way
Stick to the
in
cairns.
softcore like all the time, which is actually really cool of a concept.
There is no end for what it isn't worth. Thank you.
I think
Together,
careful.
we will rebuild.
Yeah, well you can expect, right, Hugh? Like you can expect random unfair deaths.
While Bone Shatter is
Look how big that shield is. They're really pushing it like right to the boundaries there. and it even comes out a little bit. Any graphic designers, how do you feel about it going past the margins there? It's intentional, but it's quite it's very stark when it does it that way. When you pick it up at least. I think the new Flask rework is charming, too. How about you guys? Level 12 by about 2 hours into this, too. Yeah, so, Genki, yeah, the softcore, only one death per map. Yeah, it kind of brings that hardcore mentality to softcore, which is... Honestly, that's what they want to do, right? They want people to be more engaged. But I wonder too about like the non-boss maps when you're just killing rares. I think that can be a good time to just be like checking out, right, and just blasting maps. Yeah, 100% for all of it. Yeah, I literally also got my MIDI keyboard set up for piano flasking. Literally, I was gonna play it on there with some live DJing with like the knobs on it, because that would be a kind of funny meme. But then they did the flash changes, and it's like you can still use a keyboard, like a MIDI keyboard, but it hits a bit different. I might still do it though.
While Bone Shatter is equipped,
Yeah, I wonder too, Scat. And yeah, you're curious how the charms will be at endgame. Yeah. Yeah, they'll give you a little bit of something, but yeah, you still need to be mindful of things there. Shout out again to Barricade and the Barricade community. Do you guys have does the Barricade community have like a name to it? It's Cock. Cult of Keg, okay. I believe anything you guys told me. I love it. Well, I'm gonna join in this cult, that's for sure. Y'all are awesome. Huge. Only kids. Oh, OnlyFans. I know OnlyFans has a good revenue split. Hugh, yeah, thanks for chatting, Hugh. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for all your input. Good luck backpacking. Hopefully see you again one day. People with no pixels. Yeah. Me really like having to adapt. The terms is great. Yeah, I think it's still adding a nice little layer of something there to it though. That'll kind of get at what Flasks were doing before in PoE1. And yeah, spamming pots, yeah, I just got to the point where it's like, for me it felt weird not to spam them after a point, but I didn't necessarily love doing it. And actually, a MIDI keyboard actually feels really good for using Flasks, if you guys are ever wondering. If you need more keys, then get one. It's surprisingly easy. It's kind of like using a normal keyboard, but it's just a MIDI keyboard instead. Not very practical though. Yeah. Alright, and yeah, again, it's only one totem, which is the limit. Starting off early here. I hope we learn what the monkey totems do though before the ancestral spirits for the Warbringer before. Because if I go it and then I can't change out and it's kind of a meme. I'm sure it'll be good, right? It'll be good. Wait, didn't he fight Robel already? Is he redoing this zone? Is anyone opposed to having the damage meter up top? I haven't really heard anyone be opposed yet, so speak now if you need to. And yeah, I appreciate everyone joining me. If you need to head out, no worries. Yeah, that's a good point. Just using his one-hander. He's just spamming one hand, look at that. Yeah, I think so too, Kinky. It's clean, it's just a little clean, like, nice feature there. The is really good for build testing and making sure something's not too broken. Yeah. I'm not quite fully sure about that D4 aesthetic where that it's going for. I think I even turned my damage numbers off on D4 after a point because I was just like, there's so much green clutter. Except for crits. Yeah, no, that's pretty fair. Venomous crabs. This has a bit of rage going too. I haven't really been paying attention to the What up, Red? First time chatter. Got a lot of first timers here because I only had 6 viewers and then got raided by Barricade. And that was because I just started streaming a month ago. I appreciate you being here though, Red.
Crush them!
Red, what are you going for class? What are you thinking? Oh, okay. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, Kinky, I've only had 6 people max before, so I appreciate Barricade
So
raiding
this
me.
is where the clanless live.
Us little guys.
There are far more of them than I
Infernal Witch.
expected.
Heck yes. And yeah, in case you guys didn't know too, with the Blood Witch, the blood orbs that you pick up that you have to take for your first node overcap your life by double, which is kind of cool too. I think that's actually a really interesting defensive layer there.
By decree of the Count
Hopefully it was a good run for you there, Kinky. I'm hoping my dog comes, my German Shepherd, to come give us a visit here soon too. Surely she'll help me get the last followers I need. Going cold monk yourself, Kinky. Yeah. And then a lot of the gameplay that they showed in the reveal trailer there, all the ice stuff just shattering everyone. It looks so sick. Exactly me too, Kinky, with Huntress, Javazon, even just the other interesting spear skills that they're gonna have, I think. And then Red, yeah, play with the Witch till they release the Druid. That's fair. Guys, I can't wait to just roll around town. How many bears are we gonna see rolling around town? So many. All we're gonna hear is the goblin troop and just druids rolling around in bear form. That's what town life's gonna be, I think. Bears and goblins. And we wouldn't have it any other way. Well, hopefully you still get a few goblins and druids there, Kinky. Rituals. I saw a map too, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but it had 5 rituals in it.
Crush them!
In the reveal trailer. I don't think we've ever seen anything above 4 in PoE 1. Yeah, everything should be in game music. And it is excellent. Scat. So I already posted to Camille, one of the guys that is like the main music
What sinister shadow
director,
lurks here?
composer. I think that they're gonna be like Grammy contention for music. I know it's pretty political, but I think it's gonna be like super solid. Because he's had a lot of time to cook. Lots of like affliction vibes here. Look at that purple toxic rain. Be gone. Yeah, thanks again, all you cultivators. Great having you guys here. Barricade rep went way up. This guy sounds exciting.
Destruction!
Yeah, that's true, Kinky. And in like every area too. Oh, and there's gonna be so many bosses. Even the Uber Act bosses that we fight before the Pinnacle. Alright, any theories on who could be the Pinnacle boss fight? Anything looking good? I went frame by frame through any footage of it to see if there's any hints, but I couldn't really see anything. The guy in the loading screen. Diablo, could you have missed that, man? It would be the best joke, but I think that's I bet the Blizzard lawyers are probably just sitting there waiting, like, oh, that's Diablo. Finally, we can sue. They're just chomping at the bit to sue. Can't even hold them back in their chairs. They want to sue so bad. After everything that Nintendo's been doing with like Palworld, it made me think. I'm assuming that like everything's okay, right? Like GGG would never be at risk of being sued, right? Right? See, there's a yellow basket. Normally this would be like white in PoE1, but this one is yellow.
I've nowhere to keep that.
The boss having a corpse at Diablo. Could you imagine? I actually couldn't. I think that would be awesome. I think they should have a Tomb Lord reference somewhere. Oh, check that spinning. That's some good spinning. And we're gonna have druids rolling around. We're gonna have people spinning.
What have we got?
Yeah, you know it, 1000. One, two more boss. And you see him on screen. It says not again. Yeah. You'll finally just smash him. The once and final smash to end Tomb Lord. Is Tomb Lord one of their better fights? I don't even remember. I just find a lot of it not very memorable. The same with like the music in D4. Like I know it's good, but I don't remember it. It's not very memorable, I think.
If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
I don't want to offend anyone with that, if you like it, but I just glaze pretty hard for D4. I'll be past the boss, yeah. Only reason it's good is how fast it dies, yeah.
Hammer and anvil!
Wait, one sec, I have a special guest that I need to get on here. She's here, guys. Nyx is here. dog Nix. Come say hi, Nixie. Come say hi to Barricades, Jack. Oh yes. She loves the Cult of Cade. It's all the chatters. You like them? They're sweet. Yes, she loves the warrior. Hey, do you think I should go Warbringer or the Titan? Okay. Is your favorite streamer Barricade in this community? Yeah, it's true. She says, why aren't you in bed? Can you give a high five to Barricade in this community? She's crushing my pelvis. Worth it though. Wow, the Christmas tree I need to set up.
Fear will best you.
Alright. But she's a big sweetie. We named her Nyx after the Greek goddess of chaos, because she was gonna cause chaos, and she does. But yes, she's a sweetie. She just wants Tritos. And to say hi to... Hi to everyone in chat. Oh. Those lightning effects. There's something. I like the lightning bar there. You're gonna play this on the PS5, Red? That's awesome. I'm gonna try it on the PS5 too, on my my in-laws' house. I'm gonna try it on PS5, Xbox Series X, and mostly PC. My wife wanted a new OLED TV, and I'm just like, sure, we can get one for you. So actually I got it yesterday, the LG C4.
Feel my wrath.
We have a bunch of LG C1s. But it's not for me, Kinky. She wanted one because she wanted one for our bedroom. Because we moved into a new house a year ago, and we finally filling it up. Yeah, I love the LG C1 and the C4 TVs. They're all pretty solid. Are you gonna play some couch co-op, Red? Or are you playing solo on the PS5? So, I also made a video, guys, of because I downloaded it on Xbox and I got the download, the game preview version, just to check out the accessibility settings. And I saw that there's like a HUD. Hold on, maybe I'll see if I can pull it up, because I'm gonna forget what it is. But yeah, you can set where the HUD is. You can also change the brightness of the HUD, which I think is different. Maybe I won't pull it up. But yeah, you can change the location of where it is. So there was left and center and right, I believe. Yeah, I think that's a really good feature, Red. Having cross-play and cross-progression. Oof. I mean, the King of the Mist did try and warn him, It's like, what, go away. That's one of the things I don't love about D4 as well, is how it's, I think, because I'm from Canada, but I'm pretty sure it was $90 per system to get, to play the expansion. Because it's base game, you need the base game plus the expansion. I didn't see a HUD opacity setting. I did see a brightness setting for the HUD. I can pull up my video really quick.
Dodge this!
Because it's mostly the same for settings. And there might be more, because it was just the Xbox one, but let's see here.
I must destroy this before it goes any further.
So yeah, I'm just gonna really quickly put this on. I made this very recently, 2 days ago, I think. Whenever the pre-download came out. Anyway, I just wanted to check out the settings that you see here, the menu settings. A lot of it's pretty similar, but yeah, there was like scene brightness. Just gonna scroll ahead here. Scene brightness. Okay, so that changes the brightness of the background. UI brightness. I mean, yeah, you might need that, right? Good old bloom. Some of these meters are a little busted. Their numbers will like change when you go up and down. But it does support 120 hertz as well, which is pretty cool for all you 120 hertz lovers like myself. You can set your target frame rate to it. Any other things that are interesting? Check this out. That's probably a remnant, isn't it? Ruthless item filter. Right? Surely. Well, this is on Xbox, Skinky, that's why. So I think it only supports 120 max, assuming your TV can handle it too. And I was only on 60 because this is actually, I'm filming like my projector here. I have it on my theater room. What else is there that's kind of cool in this? Show Legacy MTX was also a, let's see if it says anything when we hover over it. Just showed the Legacy MTX description. I don't know what that means. Networking mode was automatic or hybrid. I don't know what that means, but for all you menu lovers out there, this is I'm pretty sure everyone just left, but there you go. Hey, I think menus are super cool. Okay, yeah, HUD mode, central. But it also had left and right. Panel mode, full screen, left or right. So I'm assuming that, I don't know if that's a PC thing as well, but I think that's when the panel pops open and you can see your character, right? That's probably the full screen, which is the default. But it's kind of nice if you can set left or right, because you might not want to see that, right? So HUD scale. I turned this up, but you can't see what it does. Because we don't have a HUD scale setting, do we, in PoE1? I'm not aware of one. You can turn your gold counter off too, because you're a masochist, I guess. Or you just don't want, I mean, it might be the one on the side, like the one that's over here. Show corner map. I don't think there's anything else that's really exciting, unless someone wanted to see something particularly. Screen shake, camera rotation. I think in PoE1 there's also the option to disable delirium and ultimatum effects for visual sensitivity, because some people do get that. Hide remove only tabs. Is that in PoE1? Do you guys know if that's in there? Because I have like a trillion of those, I believe, on the standard there. Shuffle descriptions. Support gem utility pop-up. There's a few remnants in here that'll probably get patched out. Show many life bar above NPCs. Allies and enemies is actually hidden in this bar if you wanted to put a mini life bar over enemies. A lot of these were off by default, but I actually just turned them on. Your chat stuff. All our fun music settings here. Cinematic volume and item filter alert volume, I believe, are two of the new ones. At least I opened the PC client and checked in PoE1. You don't want to turn the music down, do you? At least for the first little bit. This menu's a bit broken because it lets you scroll all like up to bind the hotkeys differently, but there's no hotkeys up there. All right, and then the fun Easter egg, skill gym level up notifications, or ready to level up. We don't have those anymore, so. And that's that, and then it's just beautiful music. And that's my presentation for you guys. Let's get our sound settings back. Any ritual fans? And then Red saying D4 will be deserted. I think it's going to be a... I think the PTR comes out, was it December 3rd? Season 7 PTR? Yeah, Pinky's saying you haven't gotten the expansion for D4 yet. Going back to D2 is fine. Yeah, thanks again for everyone who's still stuck around from the start of the raid. I really appreciate it. Hope you've been having a good night. Yeah, and that's fair. I could certainly see, like, if you feel as a development company they're like, we cannot reach that level, so let's literally just make yourself be different, then I think it makes sense for them to do that. But I think they can do both, honestly. I think they can make the end game more interesting and continue to make it casual friendly. Because I don't know, do you guys see like a lot of new casual players going to D4? I feel like the you know, like they probably what do you call that, saturating a lot of your market? Like capping your market or whatever. I was an arts psychology student, so any marketers out there can make fun of me. Yeah, I think with their production methods there, their processes, yeah, they just don't have the agility that PoE does, that GGG does. And yeah, Scat, you Ritual was okay. You liked Harvest a lot. And yeah, with Expedition returning, always nice for SSF with our 2-Jin lovers. And yeah, they appeal to different audiences. There's some overlap. Yeah. I don't mind D4. I don't know if it's but I'd get a little bit angry just seeing the skill tree sometimes. And the revamp to the skill tree was like adding like, what, like a few different paths? Like 2 paths? Like 2 lines? I don't know. I get it though. I do like Adam Jackson too from D4. I liked when he had the candid interview. And of course, Adam Fletcher, community manager, is pretty goated. He's phenomenal. Not a heist enjoyer, Kinky. Yeah.
But there was no other way.
I can do a little bit of heist, then I get really bored. But I also have ADHD, so like if I don't do something very much, even with PoE, if I don't play for like 5 days, I'm done in the league usually. So I have to play really hard and for a long time. Are you guys that way too? Can you come back to games if you haven't played them for a while? Like, I can't do that. That's why I like roguelikes a lot and season resets. Yeah, Kinky says, especially if you're playing SSF hardcore. Alright, so your character, your hardcore character dies, you take a break, kind of start over.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Because how's 2025 looking for games? There's Monster Hunter, probably GTA 6. Is there anything else? And PoE2. Man, yeah. Borderlands 4?
Oi, it's you! You're Renly's found. I am Finn, owner's house.
That could be okay.
Unless...
3 didn't land as well as 2, did it? And then there's the Borderlands movie. Oh, I'm actually just noticing the charm icons right now. Alright, so you get to pick a charm here. Hold on, was that used when you take fire damage from a hit? Wait, so you need to put an effect on this, right? So is the plus 25% fire res is always on? Hold on, it's got to back up a second here. Okay, and this is 25% cold res, and the first one is...
You're Renly's found. I am Finn, owner's house. Unless...
Your house.
Everyone. Clearfell's house.
So your house burns down if you're the warrior. There it is. Oh, so it is lightning. Okay, kind of look like some naturey sort of thing. 25% fire rest for 4 seconds, maybe.
Come back, sir.
How can I help?
And that violin is so nice.
Oh well.
Yeah, when I eat skulls like that too, I glow. Ooh. This is our spirit stuff. Scavenged plating. Uses fragments of armor scavenged to bolster your own. Fully break an enemy's armor grants you a stack. So you break their armor and put it on yourself. Terracotta style. Or like a mosaic. And you gain armor and thorns per stack. Thorns levers? Maximum 10. Might go up with gem level. Or no, do these have? Yeah, they do have levels. Or do they? You know what confuses me too, guys? These levels here. Do you have any idea why they're like that? So this one's 14, 8. Those are the levels that you need to pick them up at? This is level 4. Herald of Ash. Well, I just gotta check out Magma Barrier too. When you raise your shields, it's infused with magma. Blocking during this time will spray magma at the attacker and grants you an endurance charge. Hey, that's pretty good. You can generate, do some active endurance generating. Yeah, red PoE2 Ascendancy does change your character appearance, yeah. Herald of Ash. Ignite surrounding enemies if overkill is at least 20%. Herald of Ash Explosion are separate. Magma Barrier and Magma Spray are different here. Allocate your spirit to activate auras and spawn minions. Yeah, Red, this sort of menuing it would probably be helpful for you because this is the kind of stuff you'll encounter. What button would you guys put your shield on? Left bumper. I feel like I do like a left trigger. Where's my controller here? Left bumper seems weird to me. I don't know. Is that like the default for Dark Souls? Left bumper? Yeah, thanks again, Barricades community. It's been awesome having you guys here. What an unexpected treat. Definitely joining y'all on Discord. Just I'm going to search up the Barricade community here on Discord. I can also do that after. I'm just excited.
Till next time.
What shield I'm going to have? Tell, full, or time, and no strength and mana. Is that a Diablo reference, Kinky? Yeah, no problem. Thanks for being here, guys. It's fun to just yap about Spirit Rumored. Nice. It's fun to yap about PoE for sure. Harley, welcome back, Harley. Harley, you're one of my first viewers. I got rated actually, Harley, today by Barricade's lovely community. They've been phenomenal. Made me a cater. Have we learned anything juicy lately? A bit ascendancy wise. That was kind of leaked today for ranger ascendancies. The rest of the Deadeye stuff, the rest of the Pathfinder stuff. Honestly, guys, Pathfinder's kind of looking a little cute to me. I don't know why. I kind of want to try. I'm a Flasker. I play a lot of Pathfinder and PoE. Probably play something new though. And yeah, Scat, thanks for all the good questions too. I do have one question for you guys though about how do you truly feel about rune words? Do you think that Jonathan's his philosophy behind them being it's like the power that you're more interested in versus the actual rune words themselves? Do you think that's that satisfies you for an answer? Or would you prefer to still have rune words in PoE2 if you could?
As you hold down the button for Perfect Strike, your character
So we might just not have them yet.
You release at exactly the right moment, you'll create a large explosion in front of you.
Yes, exactly, Harley. Having like a normal item, putting in enough rune words.
Shield charge is best used for stunning a small group of enemies.
Yeah, I didn't like the D4 rune words. It was what, just Earthen Bulwark and what was that other one? The Petrification one, yeah. Yeah, it might be 1,000. I don't think D4 should have gated those behind a expansion. But I get why they do it. So yeah, if you have Giant's Blood passive, you can have two-handed weapon in. It's actually way in the bottom of the tree too, right? It's like the bottom left.
Shadow!
I'll point it out if we see the skill tree again. But... And yeah, with Harley, yeah, it would be cool if... I think it would be kind of... I don't know. There's something I like about rune words, but I know where he was coming along. And I trust Jonathan more than myself when it comes to game design. I trust Jonathan telling me what I like more than I like myself. Yeah, the build options were really cool with runes. Enigma was a mistake. Voice out, was it too strong? Kiki? Yeah, I think you're right, Scat. Like, they don't need it. It would kind of mess stuff up if they did, right? It's just against their philosophy of wanting people to make their own gear and like be unique in that sense. And that uniques kind of have bits and pieces of that, right? But like you kind of build your own. Build your own set that way, I guess, a little bit. D4 does it a lot that way, right? Where you're kind of building your own set with the aspect system. But... yeah, so kind of help the Sork lose her identity. Too easy to acquire Enigma. Rare like Mage Blood. So yeah, we're not going to see Mage Blood for a little bit. In PoE2. I wonder how they'll bring it back. Yeah, Kinky loved rune words as a solo cell phone player. So Defcon, yeah, this is Bajira. I believe he's a primarily World of Warcraft content creator, and he was invited to the most recent LA playtest that they had at the start of the month, I believe. And so this is the third part of a, I think it's a 3-part series. And it's just warrior gameplay. But nice to get a bit of ideas for skill pathing too, because I was thinking of playing warrior.
Tower!
Yeah, good question, Defcon. Good question. Yeah, thank you for all the new followers too. Everyone who's stuck around this long, thank you, and hope you're having a good night, and have a good rest of your night. If you need to head out. Glad to hear. Excited Def. Yeah, we're chomping at the bit too, dude. I'm pretty sure I watched the early access reveal trailer probably at least 10 times. Because then you watch reactions to it too, but it's like an hour and a half long or more. I'm guessing it has 2 thumbs and his name is Kinky. That sucks, yeah. Well, my whole family, I know for, because in case y'all didn't know, it was supposed to be coming out on November 15th originally, PoE2, and it was delayed 3 weeks.
Face me!
Yeah. Because, yeah, my wife and our toddler were going to my mother-in-law's acreage for 2.5 days, starting on the 15th. So it would have been pretty sweet for me too. But what country are you going to? Pinky? And Def Fun, how huge is the map in PoE2? So there's the end game map, like it's like a how would you describe it? Kind of like an overworld in like a civilization game, and it's infinitely expanding that way. But campaign, different zones have different lengths that way, and different maps will have different lengths. Some are shorter, some are longer. Cool. Well, hope you enjoy that, Kinky. That'll be cool. Going to Barcelona. Bittersweet. We'll be back. Hey, and you know what? Maybe you'll come back, and it'll literally be like, yes, people are finally getting in because of the servers. Hello to the. I have 69 viewers right now. It's a really nice number. I appreciate y'all watching. Harley, you bought your first Mage Blood the other day. Yeah, my first one was in Affliction. My first trade league in Affliction, and it was awesome. 2 sides of every coin for sure. I haven't fought past December 6th yet. Really. It's funny when I'm going to my family's house for Christmas. I've already told them that we're going to be playing PoE2 on their PlayStation. I will easily buy a key for them. Yeah, because I think my brother-in-law, he plays like Madden, and like football and like NHL. So it'll be interesting seeing him as a newcomer to PoE2.
Forward!
Only a 2 flasker, real strong.
I'm not ready.
That's cool. Yeah, well they said they were on board, Scat. So we'll see how it goes. I know, like, well, my sister-in-law played like Hogwarts Legacy and Avatar. She really likes that game. Well, I think you believe that all of them are PoE players. That's the only thing you can truly believe. I don't even want to go.
I need more time.
I don't want to get sick. I want to like stop all human interaction before the 6th. I don't know about you guys. If you can. Yeah, because like, yeah, some of us maybe were had other plans set for them.
I've no more room.
You two are players? Yeah. Oh yeah, because there's a new season. Season 9, is it? WASD added? Yep.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Or if it's intentional or cluelessness. Yeah, but if you guys need to do stuff with people, like if you need to meet your friends, make sure to do it
Our tools.
now. So if you get sick, if you get COVID, you have a few days to get it and get over it. Except you, Kinky, sorry. But you'll have fun in Spain, I think. Yeah, I think that's all patch notes, right? It's like WASD added. Yeah, so do we see any of these charms bulked up yet? Because it looks like, I'm pretty sure you can make them magic, right?
You still fight?
So,
Oi! I am...
oi.
Watch yourself out there.
It is good to see you.
Oh, Rod Ferguson. I can't get over looking at all the Twitter posts now for Rod. I just click them open and just see. Even on like Facebook, the Diablo posts, and then their cookbook stuff too, right?
Best deal.
All it is literally is like PoE like, shit game PoE like. It's so funny.
Remember us when you're famous, eh?
What a community we have. We love it. Crafting. Oh, look at this. So this isn't actually in the game. But let's look at this. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait. Place a normal item to craft a modifier using essence? Because I thought this was removed. Crafting bench, I'm pretty sure, was removed. Yes, this was removed. So don't pay mind to this, but I mean, maybe it'll come back in the future. Because we're going to see a little bit of later on in endgame where items can't drop with lower tiers on them, I believe. Heyo, Tokyo Fresh Podcast. Welcome. We were raided by Barricade and the COCers. Do you guys call yourself COG or COC? The Clan of Cade? So I know they've gone back and forth and they've done a lot of iteration on it. I remember listening to why. I'll see if I can remember. Does anyone remember why they took it out? Yeah, but why they took out the crafting bench.
Destruction!
Yeah, again, Kiki, I think you're gonna get back from Spain and it's gonna be like, yes, we finally got in. And there's for sure gonna be like some memes that come from weird stuff happening, right? It would be very hard for there not to be some big issues. Yeah, that's how I remembered too. They're thinking they just couldn't find something they were fully happy with. They even had like versions ready to go, pretty much, but they're like, he just wasn't fully happy with it. Yeah, and so just having like the currency there, like I pictured a crafting bench just being like kind of like your currency window, where it has like the different currency around it, and maybe it'll look like that. Like the currency tab might look like that, and then you can just pop stuff on it. And then it's kind of neat that they're putting like vendor recipes as different, either like NPCs or things to find around the world. Yeah, those blood pools. So yeah, this is almost, so we've been watching for 2 hours, getting close to 3 hours. And he isn't even to like the end of Act 1. So. Yeah, the 240 supporter pack's good. I just want another hoodie. I have this one here. I had someone actually come up, I was at a mall the other day, and someone came up to me and said, "I love your hoodie," and he was with his wife or something, and he's like, "We're both PoE players." So when he opens up inventory there, Defcon, let's see if I can back up quick here. Up here is where we can see level. It's kind of hidden by chat. Let me move that there. Yeah. It's a little hidden.
Good riddance.
Yeah, I had someone come up, introduce himself to me. Shout out to James. I didn't tell him I started streaming or anything. Anyway. Very friendly PoE player came up to me in the community and just started yapping away about PoE. And pretty much wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, the bench. That's one with the Toda bench in it, which we're pretty sure is confirmed, right, as being the final trial. I mean, it's literally called the Trial of the Ancestors. They look pretty sick. Yeah, and bundles will be active during it. It's their yearly supporter bundle. I mean, I could see this coming out like full launch pretty much this exact same time next year with the next supporter bundle. I'm gonna just keep buying like 80 bucks at a time and upgrading, because if I'm putting it on my wife's credit card, it's a lot less conspicuous when you have small chunks that way. Yeah, I think get lowest and then upgrading is the way to go. It's strictly cosmetic. Defcon. Fair question, but yeah, it always is, and it always will be. That's one of the reasons that they're so trusted by players. You can buy extra stash additions to it. Like, you get enough by what you just get by playing for free, but you tend to want to support them by buying things like the currency stash, the map stash, and different league stashes. Yeah, I like all the special tabs too. We haven't seen stash at all, have we? Actually, come to think of it, I don't think we see anyone in like any of the play tests putting stuff in stashes. Has anyone seen that? I could be wrong. I've listened to all the interviews a lot, but I haven't watched all the footage. We haven't seen him put anything in stashes. They also have sales too, Defcon, on stashes, and that's usually the best time to buy. They're microtrans, they'll do anything. What's really cool too, Defcon, is that all the microtransactions, all the cosmetics from Path of Exile 1 are transferring to Path of Exile 2 and vice versa. Like anything you buy in 2 also transfers to 1. Unless you're on the PlayStation 5. There's something a little tricky there with the licensing that they couldn't quite get going. But it is pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's about every 3 weeks. I think, yeah, 1 month is like too long. I think 3 weeks is about there. Yeah, I think Sony, I remember Subtractum talking about it too, that working with Sony was very interesting in that way. He didn't elaborate too much, but he was heavily hinting that it wasn't easy to work with him in that sense. If I remember correctly. Thanks for all the new followers too. I'm only 3 followers away from 50 followers. Yeah, because Tokyo Fresh, you live in Japan, right? Yeah, Kinky Mono. Thank you for the sub. Let me turn out the sub to follow. Scat Elvis, thank you so much for following, dude. All the other followers. In the Cade community. Y'all are awesome.
Steal yourself.
Yeah, the Cade community has definitely earned himself a lifelong fan here. Unless he does something egregious. Oops, sorry. Thank you, Kinky. Sorry. You can tell I'm an amateur streamer here. For now. There we go.
I can't yet.
Sorry, I need to move my obs window over. There we go. I feel like I need another monitor. I have 2 monitors, but it's like not enough.
I can't yet.
I don't think I doxed anything though. I'm in Alberta myself. So yeah, Tokyo, you're saying Japanese crazy about copyrights. Oh yeah, with all like the Pal World stuff too. Sony notoriously bad about crossplay. And then there's all like the Helltide 2 stuff too. And Ghost of
Geonor must be
Tsushima.
made to answer for his crime.
Yeah, it would be nice to have like a dedicated
I can't yet.
one more monitor in some way. Because then I could like have a dedicated monitor that's you guys can see stuff on, and then I can
Face me.
look at my other stuff if I need to. The behind the scenes stuff. Starting to lean towards Merc, Harley. Yeah, I think there's I really like the wait before I say mine. What ascendancy were you thinking for Merc? You guys with like the Omega Ultra Wides, are those pretty much like 3 monitors?
What madness is this?
I'm gonna turn my Steam on. The Gemling, yeah. I was I think the Witch Hunter's Explode on Death Node is also pretty solid. Witch Hunter actually just kind of does look pretty strong just generally. And Gemling too, for sure. Because did we see the other bits for Gemling yet? I don't think we did. It's Candle mass.
Crush them!
Right. Is candle mass like the same in every regard? I mean, it looks better still. The spell effects look better than PoE 1 for this fight. Look at that stagger. So cool. Might not even run crossbows on a Merc. Yeah, Kinky. I think I would too. I want to try everyone. I want to try and like compile more accessible builds. Yeah, thanks again everyone for having joined me over the last hour and a bit. Feel free to leave if you need to. You have no obligation to stay even though it was rated. Canamas's essence. Just eat it. Just eat it up. You kill a big monster and it's just like, I gotta eat him. Tokyo, what do you think about the changes to only one copy of each support gem? So, I don't know if anyone watched the Try interview earlier today with Subtractum, but I think he shares actually a lot of what I think about it too. Yeah, and I think I'm the same, Kinky. I think it's really good actually. Because one of the things that I didn't like about build guides is that yes, it would be like what controlled destruction and you know, controlled destruction would be on everything or something. And it feels like if you wanted to try something different, like you weren't being like optimal with it. Which, you know, some people are okay about getting around that, but I just wanted to point out again that yeah, there are normal magic. This is a magic chest, and there are rare chests as well that you can find just randomly. For some reason, I think that's kind of a really cool feature, that there's like magic and rare normal chests, because I'm so used to them just being white and completely useless. Yeah, I think it's a really good, really good change. And Subtractum was saying like he thinks it's literally one of the best changes that they made in PoE2 completely. Oh yeah, those guys look like they got a pop. This is probably the last video too that I'll be watching tonight, guys, but then I gotta let the doggy out and go to bed.
I'm not ready.
I'm wondering too what the Uber Act bosses, because we're probably gonna fight 3 of them, what those feel like in the end game. I'm scrolling back up. So 1,000, yeah, you're from BC. That's awesome. I'm in Edmonton myself. Support gem change and making it so you don't need to hoard all the crafting. Yep. I mean, already even like looking at Bajir's gameplay here, like he's using it on everything. You should be, and you need to. Just for things to go the smoothest. So we're not games journalisting it out of there. So I'm sure with in-games journalists there are like some much more solid hardcore gamers.
Time is nigh.
I also, I think just the Ascendancy editions too are probably one of my other favorite things. I think it is just so ambitious of them to basically try and throw like almost every like reasonable archetype. Level 16 achieved.
Forward!
Yeah, it's force you to make harder decisions. It's gonna be so cool just like switching support gems around. Alright, so he's getting close to the Iron Count and he's level 16. Just for a bit of a metric. I should be writing these down. So things will change so much, so it's not a big deal. Can you imagine if they just like, I don't know, Jungle Paladin or something? Whoa, what was that? Let's see that. Look at this shield charge or something. What's it? Oh, he psyched himself out with that charge there. Yeah, I think it would be awesome if they just like one of the Templar Ascendancies is literally just called Paladin. Yeah, I played Paladin, a lot of Paladin too. I always liked Zeal. What, Zeal? Zeal builds. That was like 8 or 9, I think, playing D2. Loved it. And now here we are. Like 25 years later. Playing more D2, basically. And loving it. And all loving it together. Yeah, again, it seems so much like they were probably under like a timeline that wasn't really set in a realistic way, and they just really had to not be ambitious with their scope. And they're gonna sell it back to you. Selling classes back that you would hope to be, that are popular and you hope to be in the expansion. I don't think that marketing just has much of a place like as it once did. Paladins are dead. Yeah, and that's a good point, 2000, in terms of like, you know, the Crusaders now, and I don't think it's going to be called the Paladin in D4. I think it would be hilarious if it was called a Paladin in PoE2 though. But we'll see. Just for the memes. Yeah, a lot of their timelines for things, yeah, are seem very beholden to like the shareholder report, like the tax stuff. I tried to read that last one that they had. Oh, he just got lasered there. Yeah, and again, I think a lot of it was indicative of just more or less the direction management of that game not being super heavy ARPG players. And I can't 100% confirm that. But and then Defcon, yeah, you're mentioning gold farming. There is RMT, like in any game with trade, but I think the currency trade market Really helps with stuff, especially with like price fixing. That's been a big one. They also do quite a few bans in the PoE community, or if you're using RMT. And then people will post about it on Reddit, and then it comes out that they once bought like a bit of money on a site or something. Blizzard only really cared about money post D2. It sounded like in listening to some of the D3 devs talk, they had some cool stuff planned, but they ended up going with like the more like the rune system. But they had like a skill tree done out that was pretty robust. And I did know that like David Brevik and them did want to do like an MMO style, or like an open world style. That was a bit more in line with what D4 actually became. But they just never were able to flesh that out for D3, and then they left the project, I think, pretty quickly. Yeah, you need to know. And plus there's like solo Southbound too, which kind of just invalidates a lot of the RMT. At least you can have that choice to do that. SSF. And then yeah, having things like the currency exchange market, GGG, helping ban people, routing them out for doing it. You just don't need to. And we're gonna have Elon too joining us on Thursday. I mean, was it Friday? Comes out Friday.
While Bone Shatter is equipped, monsters display these.
I love Eben's little
when they're close to
narrations.
being
What else does he need to get? Resonating shield.
heavy stunned. Use Bone Shatter to heavy stun them
Elon
instantly.
interview. Hey, maybe try can
As
get
you
an
hold
Elon
down
interview.
the button for perfect strike, your character will charge up. If
Get the
release
gauntlet of
shield-
everyone.
While Bone Shatter is equipped, monsters display these indicators.
Can you imagine like the servers are struggling, and he's just like, here, I'll buy more for everyone, or invent my own. Part of me wondered if he invented or didn't invent, but helped
They're insane.
get Starlight going so he could just play some more D4 on this plane. And that's when I realized he is truly a gamer. Destin slot drink? Probably. It's so hard to get that far up when you're when you literally have commitments at all in any capacity. Probably not. Alright, here we go. Spoilers, by the way, guys. Act 1 fight.
And you shall have everything I promise.
Look at that. The camera there.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
You are nothing but a tyrant.
Any people with motion sickness in chat?
Bend the knee. First one.
Yeah, I think he'll like it more. But I don't know. We'll see. I know he's a Druid player, so probably like it soon if he doesn't already. Manual would be cool. I actually really liked what's this?
Easy prey.
What was the Blood Crucible League?
Have you?
What was that one called? Scourge.
You will pay for that.
I would love to have like a Scourge mechanic again.
First one's higher.
I do like too that gold kind of works as a bit of a trade deterrent for at least for the currency exchange market. Yeah, the Krangle League. Count Geonor. Look at him.
How dare you abandon me after all I've given you?
I heard in the PC gamer. Thanks, Defcon. you're eyeing that follower count there. Appreciate it. This does remind you of Mephisto, doesn't it? This was made like many years before Mephisto then. Yeah, but Mephisto took one look at Vessel of Hatred and just came to this game instead. Just kidding, D4.
Solstice of pain.
Regret orbs? Yeah, no, there's no, I don't think there's regret orbs. It's all gold for respec. There's no scouring orbs or regret orbs, I believe. Or do they come back in a different way?
Desolation.
You respec with gold, though.
Requiem and high.
Yeah, again, thanks everyone for joining.
I smell your blood,
Thank you to Barricade
and I am ravenous.
and your awesome community.
Destruction!
Polnick, yeah, this is a cool boss. Oh, and
Chilling frost.
there he is, 50th viewer. 50th follower.
I smell your blood,
Thank you, Kolnick.
and I am ravenous.
I've been hanging at 69 viewers for a while, guys. Pretty nice.
Frost. Requiem on high.
I mean, he kind of did stand in the circle there. Did he get, he might have got frozen there. I'll give him a break. Whoa, check that out. That must have been some editing, wasn't it?
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
You are nothing but a tyrant!
Easy prey.
How do you revert items? I'm pretty sure you don't, yeah. Yeah, and kids, 1,000. Yeah, kids are
That will not go unpunished.
a lot there. I'm a stay-at-home dad too, for right now. Yeah, also too with Val Orbs, they can only brick half of the mods on an item. They only reroll half. So you do half Krangle. Just a Krang now. A little Krang. Keep an eye on that cute little damage counter. People ask me where Wolf. Here they are. There, Wolf. Yeah, the meta crafting currency and ritual. Yeah. You know what I'd really like too, guys? Influenced items. I hope those kind of come back. Honestly, I think those are kind of cool. Any other influenced item enjoyers in chat?
Requiem on high.
Oh, that totem got frozen and sliced. Yeah, messing with half mods fully ruins an item, basically. Yeah. Probably in most cases. Because at that point, you're trying to get, like, pretty much everything to be a good mod.
Desolation.
Yeah, like Conqueror influence, Shaper influence, Elder influence, yeah. I thought those are thematically really cool. They made them less impactful by putting the plus skill gem mods from like Amulet on the general mob pool. But I've been kind of waiting for an influenced item rework in PoE1. I do hope we see them in PoE2. Honestly, though, they're kind of cool. In my opinion.
I smell your blood. And I am
That's not my blood, sir. That's my monkey totem.
freezing gale.
I can't get.
Yeah, the texture life stuff.
I smell your blood. And I am ravenous.
He didn't pretty much leak in the all the ranger stuff, all the ranger ascendancy nodes. In Tokyo, you haven't even seen it, but yeah. So he was basically given an early access review copy of the game, and was apparently unaware that it was supposed to be released like on December 6th. So he ended up leaking some stuff. And then now it's down right now. People like started pouncing on him pretty hard, but GGG did make a statement about it, saying that it was their fault that they didn't inform him properly. So just take that as you will, I guess. But no, he doesn't seem to have very good reputation in this community. I think because some of the view botting scandals. Yeah, he was like with the wiki and stuff, having it like hidden on the page, having the like the Twitch embed on it.
My satchel is full.
Also have horrible rep as a content creator, which made it way worse. Yeah, and so I wonder if it's just hard for GGG to keep track of everyone that way, because I feel like maybe if they would have known, maybe they just wouldn't have done that. It's a brand risk.
Count Geonor is dead. We can
I'm also really interested in the lore here too. I would love to
finally
listen to like all these lines.
go well.
You've done well. The darkness.
About 2 minutes left in this video. Botting to downvote other content creators. That's pretty scummy.
Be careful.
Yeah, and then the 5 chatters of his like 10k viewers tipped it off that there was an embed happening. Or so I heard.
The village has been
I just want to listen to this guy's voice.
destroyed. We must infiltrate the manor. We must pursue the fledgling beast.
Follow the beast trail.
The trail of
Let's take the caravan.
with the beast.
Spoilers, by the way.
Every attempt to control
If you guys don't want to see this, you best avert your eyes.
it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Bastille. We should find the Marikath caravan.
I haven't seen this.
Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving
Slaves,
land.
get your ass back here. Yeah, because the voice doesn't sound
What a
like
strange being.
Sin. It kind of sounds like Rax. And the eyes are blue. I think that makes a lot of sense. Resistance penalty 10%. Who don't want Sin confirmed? So I believe in the art book, which is the $480 one of the redeems from there, one of the things that you get from it. It shows Act 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think it has spoilers. We find out who the hooded one is in the middle of Acts 2, actually, I believe. PoE2 sponsored by Turtle Beach. Bajira. Thank you, Bajira, for all of those. I guess I'll put it in chat here because this is what people do, right? After they watch videos. He had a very nice series there of all of Act 1. I don't know what you guys think of the Warrior gameplay. Let's go to just chatting here. Yeah, so anyway, Sin isn't confirmed yet as being the hooded one, but we might. And if it was Rax, then I think that would be awesome and would make a lot of sense because you come right out of the woodwork that way. Well, that's it for videos that I have. Any other newcomer questions too? I just started streaming like a month ago. And even though today I got rated by Barricade and all the Cult of Cades, which you guys are super awesome, a lot of newcomers have come in to me, even though I'm like a super new streamer, and just asking questions. There's so much excitement for PoE2. I'm excited for GGG. I hope they can hang on to those servers. Music's too loud. Thank you for the feedback that way. Is that a bit better? Yeah, trance, I normally have about 7 times louder if I'm not streaming. As it should be. Appreciate getting up to 50 followers today too, guys. I'm going to do one more cameo for Nyx here. But I'm going to let my doggy out and then probably go to sleep. Before my wife wakes up and goes, "Hey, what are you doing up so late?" A small penalty per act rather than a big one at the end. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense, right? You can kind of progress and prepare a bit more that way. I've never even really considered it until I saw it. Is my mic, how's my volume? Oh, it's okay, it's better. Okay, never mind. Okay, good. Because I have auto gain. I got a Scarlet Focusrite. I don't think I can show it there. No. But it has like an auto game. Really appreciate y'all following. I'm going to get the dog up here one more time for a kiss goodbye to chat. Nixie, you come pop up? Come pop up here? Oh, yes. Come pop up. Come pop up. Oh, yes. Hey, can you smile? Can you smile to Ginkimono and Scat Elvis? And Tokyo Fresh and Harleytron? Yeah, I agree, Scat. Playstyle looking good. Fair that melee isn't your vibe. I think WASD will feel really good then. Yeah, I appreciate you you guys joining again. Thanks so much to Barricade. You guys made my night and the rest of my year. You know what these are? Not sponsored, guys. Have you guys had Takis? These are the only chips that I've ever eaten a whole bag within 24 hours. They are insanely good. They have like... They're just loaded with seasoning for like each chip you have, and they're just so crunchy, right? Can you hear that crunch? They're so good. I like spicy stuff if you like. You eat every bag and every brand in 24 minutes. Yeah, these are insane. Insanely good. They have a lot of flavor. Super spicy if you want them to be. Yeah, again, I appreciate all the followers. Thank you so much. I went from 12 to 50 today. And that is something I never would have expected. So again, thanks to Barricade, and I want to call you all Cadians. I don't know if there's any Warhammers out there, but Warhammer fans. But I think y'all are Cadians. Yeah, they're so good. Hope everyone has a really good PoE launch. It's going to be super insane. We'll all be loving it together, I'm sure. But these servers, oh man, we got to start sending our energy right now. We need to start sending that spirit bomb energy. So again, thanks y'all. I don't even, can I raid someone myself? How does that even work? Let's see here. Right, who would you guys like trade? There's Fervor Gaming, Hill Bob Gaming. Well, it must be like Hog's cousin. Snoobay. Oh, Snoobay. Pull it. You know what? I don't know how to pull. I'm that new. Yeah, I appreciate it though, Scat, Harley, everyone joining. I'll probably send y'all over to Snoobay because he has helped me at least with a guide before. Log in, everyone. Enjoy. No matter what you select, it'll be a good class, I'm sure. You're all beautiful. Try and stay healthy and not die before PoE. Try not to get sick right in time. If you need to cancel plans, do it. And enjoy. Enjoy Barcelona too, Kinky. I'm sure it'll be a blast. Yeah, thanks again, guys. So much appreciated. Hope to see you around again one day. I'll join y'all on Discord too. I'll send over to Snoobay now. Peace out, y'all. All right, it's rating in 6 seconds. 3, 2.